I realized I'd already put some in, a load in, so I put it over in the dryer and.
So you dried them twice, huh?
Chris is going out with the bag over his shoulder. Maybe, what time is it? Oh, and Eli's probably home. Oh, Katie was wanting some apples. We're going down to get apples. It was Katie had the bag. She said when she left that Stephen might have marked the price down.
Oh yeah, he was in the process.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, there's Houdini. So you beat her in the final stretch?
Yeah. I remember most of the way, you know, so I count first. I've been saying that on back. And she didn't have a very good hand, or she couldn't get a pretty good like shoe. First round counts.
Do you go through the whole deck of cards? Or do you re-deal each time?
Each hand. You play,
Oh,
you deal out, well, if it was two-handed, you deal 6 cards apiece and then you turn one. Then you each discard 2.
Oh, yeah.
So there's 4. And then so the dealer, usually the dealer, that's their crib. And then you total, you get pair 'em for 2 points. You get 15 of total 2 points. You get
13, 10.
15 2, 50 pairs 2, a run of 3 is 3, you know, and you count and you peg your points as you play 'em. And if they play, say, a 10 counter and you have a 5, you go down, you get the 15, the one that gets 5s, you know, so you play off of each other. And Andrew, when he was little, he was having a little trouble with math. He started teaching him cribbage, and boy, he just picked it up, and then his math just took off.
huh.
It was really good for teaching math. Because you have to remember all these counts with so and so together count so much. And it's fun to do. 4 of a kind, that's 12 points.
Does that mean you move 12 spaces?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
And the one that pegs out
Why?
first, you peg 31. Well, how many points? Not 31. You peg board, you go down. And now for four-handed, you deal 5 cards, isn't it? Not for four-handed. You deal 5 cards, and then you each put one in the crib, so you have another crab with 4 hands, so 4 cards. So when you play couples, you've got, well,
Yeah, that's right. That's how long I.
and you're playing couples, say no, I would play clay. And, we did that. We had a game, we kept it running for a year. And New Year's Eve, we had a playoff. Had to see who won for the year. And then New Year's Day, we started again counting. And I kept the book on which couple won, how we won, so that by the end of the year we could total it up and we knew who was ahead, how many games.
Oh my.
We had a year long. And when we went to Europe that time, we played cribbage. We had to wait in Boston at the airport. We just turned our big suitcases up and we sat down. We played cribbage.
Oh my goodness.
We played a lot of cribbage for years. And then it got so Bob couldn't remember it. And then he'd play a while, and then I'd make him start, and then he'd pick it up after he'd played a little bit again. He wasn't having as much fun. Harley.
Oh, the big dogs. And now her hands
the
are...
sweetest dog, too.
Until they want to sniff your crotch.
Oh, yeah, and then they drool all over you, the thing. Well, that's dogs. They do that. Male dogs, awful. Worse than females. A little short dog can't do that.
That's what I can't do anymore. I can sell them.
They'll let you what? sell
Let
them.
me sell them.
No, I can't either.
Maybe
I went out one day and a man came in and it was Friday and they hadn't opened it up. And I said, I'm sorry. I said, they're supposed to be open. Somebody should be here and nobody's here. And because the house was open, but
there's
they
a
had the
little
close
puppy.
sign out. They didn't have the door open. So he said he'd come back later, and I hope he did, because then they later on, I don't know what. Chris had to take off someplace her in the morning, and so she had to.
Pee on it or something.
I think she's coming. Oh, I thought she was coming over here. Well, she called the dog. And he peeing on my flowers. He does it all the time.
He's such a
Pretty dog.
big dog.
Big, pretty dog. I kind of like them. I sure liked it when all the Argentine dogs came
Kelly. Kelly was a nice dog. As I say, he would his nose against the front door because we didn't have that closer on there. And I had a plastic tablecloth I'd put down, and I had an old cotton blanket thing I'd put down on top of it. He'd come in and lay over by Clay's chair where the register is, so the cold air would blow on him, and just flop. And he'd stay there until 5 o'clock or so. Get up, walk to the door, I'd let him out. That was it. And occasionally Clay would let him in the front door and bring him through while I fixed his bedtime supper. And he'd walk through the house and then we'd go out the back door. But I never had a big dog make a mess in the house.
Well, he didn't smell bad.
And he did not smell. All the time he laid there, you did not smell dog on him. He did not smell.
Well, he spent most of his time inside, is what it sounds
Not
like.
Kelly, no.
Not Kelly?
Just in real hot days. I'm just saying when it get
Oh.
about 90s, when he'd come in
well,
when it's
that's
cool. Otherwise,
strange.
he stayed outside. And I had one of these hoses with little holes, which it's a sprinkler.
Mm-hmm.
And I would connect that, and he would just stretch out on that hot water and just let that water go. But he still didn't stink. You could pet him, and you just these dogs, you don't want them near you. And you could pet him, and he would go down the creek south here and get in the water and everything, and that dog did not smell like this. We noticed the difference that St. Bernards were stronger smelling dogs than the Newfoundlands. I've never smelled dogs that smelled as strong as these two. Well, maybe they're inside too much. It's about that time of night for them to have their exercise, and then they get fed.
Well, Cooper gets a bath about once a month, maybe. As soon as I can start to smell him is when I give him a bath. Like, I'm going to give him a bath probably tonight. I might even give him one. I might run home and let him run around with the dogs a little bit and run some energy out of him, and then I'm going to give him a bath tonight. But just because if he's in my face or if he's up on the couch and I can smell him, I'm like, no, it's time for a bath.
That's why I like
So-
the poodles did not smell.
But it's only, once a month, if that.
Yeah, that's
it's
not bad. Not
not
for
often.
a long-haired dog.
Yeah.
You smell them.
He spends most of his time inside.
Yeah.
But I like to take him to dog parks, though. He loves dog parks. Loves them. Like a dog park. Fenced in. Other people bring their dogs. So there's been, there'll be like 20 dogs there. But it's huge. They can run. It's all fenced in. No, well, you just kind of watch for that. Well, sometimes they'll start to run, and one will run, and then everybody will start to run, so it's like a pack. And sometimes one will just want to be, one's too excited for the other, and then the other gets a little nippy at it, But usually there's no dog fights or anything. Yeah, just running around.
We're so glad to
Sniffing,
get out
peeing.
and run.
Yeah. Playing. Usually he gets pretty slobbery, but he loves the dog park.
When Ken and Linda first had Sadie, their little black and white dog.
I remember Sadie.
Yeah, well, they had a fairly big backyard for Sadie to run, but Ken ran every morning, and Sadie ran with him. She went along, she ran with Ken every morning. She got her exercise. Ken had never had a dog in his life or a pet because there were 6 boys. Mother did not have time
Oh, yeah.
for pets and things around, and they lived in the city. They do it in Benson.
You're
And
always
well, what's that noise?
lap, lap, lap.
And that's a different. Different noise than the cats.
Yeah.
And
Don't you kid.
so he really, and Sarah wanted a black and white dog. And we went to the pound, and Linda and I were both saying, here were these several dogs, big dogs. And I thought something about they were special. I think I got the idea they were going to be put to sleep, all of them. They were big dogs nobody wanted. This one dog sat and looked at us. And I fell in love with him. I thought, oh, I wish I could take that dog home. Afterward, Linda said she felt the same day about we both wish we could take that dog home with us, but Sarah wanted a puppy, and they were getting a little black and white puppy for Sarah. And they got it from the pound, of course. And afterward, I thought, oh, if I hadn't been down in, I think that was New Mexico. I don't know where that was. Oh, I think Andrew's home.
Is that Andrew?
That's Andrew. Andrew's made an appearance. I have spotted an Andrew.
I haven't seen Andrew in forever.
He exists.
I didn't even see him at the flea market. Yep.
When he has come home before, he's gone out and helped with the harvest somebody's work.
He brought somebody with him.
He did?
I thought I saw somebody over there. Maybe not.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe not.
He got his laundry bag, it looks like, out. Yeah, he's carrying a big bag. I bet it's...
Oh, that's Aunt Chris is over there. She's outside. That's who I saw.
Yeah, she went out with the girls. Yeah. Yeah, she said something about he might come home this weekend, just to come home, because he's been just coming home and working, and we haven't seen him.
Work because somebody hiring one of the neighbors.
Oh yeah, they know he's home. He can be willing to work, so he can make money.
Sundays, Saturdays, and Sundays.
He can run all the machinery and do everything.
Not any machinery.
It's a good skill to have.
Yeah. Well, he's not afraid
Not
of
very
work.
many people can run farm equipment anymore.
And will work like he does. He takes initiative. They said and Chris told me when he finished working this summer, see, he worked up at Meade, the University Farm at Meade.
Oh.
Experimental Farms at Meade.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And he worked there all summer. And when he was towards the end, they said something to him about, was he thinking about working on his master's, and kind of implied he'd have a job there, he'd work on his master's.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
And he hadn't thought about it, but Chris says he started thinking about it. He hadn't really thought about it going on, but in ag, if he'd get his master's, it wouldn't be a bad deal for him. And if he worked for the university and got in a lead in there.
Yeah, he wouldn't have any money problems at all.
Well, he would, if he would get his, that's Stephen should, he had a chance to go to 4 or 5 different schools, offered him, contacted him to come and work for his, get his master's and work for him, and get paid and working on his master's. One was Northwestern, Purdue.
Really?
And the one he was most interested in was Kentucky. Kentucky was going to set up its own new Ag Econ department, and he'd get to help do that. His major was Ag Econ. And he decided to come home. So that, he never did go back. If you miss those opportunities, then you don't go get the opportunity. You're not given a chance to do those and that if you don't take them when the right time. So I would hope that, I think Eli will have enough scholarships that he won't feel he has to go to work because Eli is going to school. Eli's almost guaranteed the scholarships, a bunch of them.
Really?
Oh, I think so.
Smart kid.
He's been
very
a
bright.
platinum student all right on.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's been at the top of his grade all right ever since he started. It's going to be hard on him. Maybe university might be real hard because sometimes the things you're used to it, and you get it's hard then to go to university and be a little frog in the big pond. But he's in everything. They're running the theater. What is it? Something, a business, something.
FBLA?
Something, yeah.
Future Business Leaders of America?
Something.
That's
and
what
they run
we
the
had in
theater,
high school.
and those kids work. He gets $10 an hour. Well, they all do that run it. They do all the work. They run the concessions. They sell the tickets. They do everything. And somebody was telling me, oh, is that Eli, that grandson of yours? That they said he even throws the hot dogs. And I went, what? And he's got it so he gets down in front and sells the hot dogs and can toss them up.
Oh my gosh.
That's Eli. Eli does things like that. And so we're hoping that they keep telling him he hates physical labor. That he better be smart because he doesn't have to work his way through. Eli will avoid physical labor. His dad makes him work. You can tell he's struggling down to work on the grapes or something behind
Oh,
his
yeah.
dad.
Eli's always talking about the berries and stuff.
Yeah.
What is it? What are the berries they have down there? The
Aronia berry.
aronia berries.
I don't know what.
Oh yeah, he talks about aronia
I
berries.
don't know if they got much out of those this year or not, because this one fellow, he just got smart, and he got in with some company. Who is it? A company that
What'd you do? Run the puppy off?
Cooper, he's over here.
he's over here. He's just
Well,
getting.
he was right here sighted him.
Oh no, he's over here by
The guy, I see the cat tail.
his mistress.
Hi, Coop.
I don't know, but anyway, he made a contract with this company, and see, the price came lower, but he has a contract, so it brought the price down on him for everybody. And that's good. There's 2 wasps in the living room. I hate to spray them because then they get oil on your wrist and everything. There's 2 of them in there. And they come in.
What do you want?
You want somebody to pet him. After all, his home's been invaded by this huge monster over here.
Monster. Just huge.
Huge monster.
Oh, Coop.
Taking a nap.